Edith McAlinden, born 1968, is a British murderess who, along with her 17-year-old son, John McAlinden, and his 16-year-old friend Jamie Gray, were involved in a triple murder at a flat dubbed the House of Blood in Cross Hill, Glasgow, Scotland, on 17th of October 2004. Convicted thief, prostitute and homeless drifter, Edith McAlinden was released from prison where she had served a 9-month sentence for a serious assault on Sunday 16th October 2004. She visited a top-floor flat on Dixon Avenue in Cross Hill where her boyfriend David Gillespie, 42, shared with Anthony Coyle, 71, and landlord Ian Mitchell, 67, whom McAlinden referred to as Pops. An argument erupted between McAlinden and Gillespie during a drinking session, which spurred her into stabbing a knife in Gillespie's thigh repeatedly, severing a femoral vein in one thigh that caused him to bleed to death. McAlinden panicked and telephoned her son John for help. John arrived with his friend Jamie Gray by taxi. McAlinden persuaded Mitchell to pay for their taxi fare. He agreed, mistakenly believing that her son and his friend had come to help Gillespie. When John realised Mitchell was a witness, he fatally stabbed him and kicked his head repeatedly, which caused his brain to bleed heavily. Coyle escaped to his bedroom where he locked himself in. John and Jamie used a drill to remove the door locks and forced their way into the bedroom. Jamie chased and beat Coyle to death with a golf club. 2 hours later, at approximately 3 a.m, McAlinden went to neighbour James Sweeney's house and claimed something had happened at Ian Mitchell's flat. She begged him to check. Sweeney went to the flat, and once he saw the state of the hallway, he called 999 on his mobile phone. He later revealed to local reporters that walls and floors were covered with blood, which quickly earned the killings a nickname, the House of Blood. When the police and paramedics arrived, they found McAlinden alone and clinging to Gillespie's body, screaming at him to wake up. McAlinden was formally charged the next day, Monday 18th October, at Glasgow Sheriff Court for the murders. During the investigation, the police speculated McAlinden didn't act alone and that there were 2 or 3 strongmen involved, because according to a police record during the trial, there was so much blood in the flat it was impossible to be precise about the details of the violence. 2 weeks later, homeless unit resident Brian Gallagher visited police station to file a claim that his fellow resident, John McAlinden, had boasted about the murders the night before. John and Jamie Gray were arrested and formally charged. In May 2005, Edith McAlinden, John McAlinden and Jamie Gray appeared at Glasgow High Court. All denied murdering Ian Mitchell, Anthony Coyle and David Gillespie. During the trial, prosecutor Sean Murphy QC claimed that the victims had been beaten with knives, metal files, a belt and a piece of wood, and hit with a bottle, punched, stabbed and stamped on the head, and had boiling water poured over them. The defendants changed their pleas during the trial. John McAlinden admitted he killed Mitchell, Jamie Gray admitted killing Coyle, and Edith McAlinden admitted killing Gillespie. On 29th June 2005, McAlinden was sentenced to life imprisonment with an understanding she was expected to serve in prison until at least 2018. John McAlinden and Jamie Gray were each given a minimum tariff of 12 years.